On today's video, we're going to do an overview of a piece of tech that may not be for everybody, but if you're picking one up, I think you're really going to like it. And that piece of tech is this, the Apple Watch. That's coming up right now. What's up, VIPs? Derek here, back with another video where it's all about helping you discover life after sight loss. On this channel, we do product reviews, life advice, encouragement, and more. So if this is the first time you're seeing my beautiful face, consider smashing that subscribe button so you don't miss another single video. Recently, I did a video about how the world can seem pretty inaccessible after you lose your sight, but I gave some examples of things that were pretty accessible to people who are visually impaired. And I'll link that video up in the card and in the description box below. On that video, somebody commented and asked if I would do a video about the Apple Watch because I recommended that in that video. So I decided, you know what? How can I deny my adoring fans, or at least that one guy, a video about something they want to see? So if you're that commenter, here's this video, and if not, I think you're really going to enjoy the Apple Watch. Now, let me say right up front, this is not for everybody. First of all, if you don't have an iPhone, it's not for you because you have to have an iPhone for it to work to its fullest functionality. Secondly, maybe you're just not into watches, so it's really not for you. And third, the watch is very specific and you use it in specific ways, so it may not be for you. And actually, just as a bonus one, it's kind of expensive. I have a Series 1 Apple Watch, and I have the simple basic model or whatever. It's the 42 millimeter, it's the bigger size, and it's made out of stuff that wasn't as expensive as other things. It's not gold, pretty much is what I'm saying. It's the Series 1, so it's not the Series 2, although there's not a huge amount of difference between the 1 and 2. I think the Series 2 spits out water. The point is, I'm gonna do just a brief overview in today's video and just kind of go through the things, the functions or whatever, and then I'll come back with some more videos later on with some details. So just letting you know, if you have specific questions about the Apple Watch, leave them in the comments below and I'll be happy to check those out. So without further ado, let's jump in to the Apple Watch. All right, guys, so here I am with the Apple Watch. Again, this is the Series 1, not the Series 2. And just a quick overview, so looking at it from the top down, on the right side you have the scrolling wheel, or the digital crown as they would call it, and then you have one button, and that's pretty much it for the hardware as far as the watch goes. The band, I have a silicone band on here, and it's very simple, very straightforward. It's a black band, not much going on. Let me touch the watch and let you hear it for just a second.
1:31 p.m.
So that gives you voiceover, just like the iPhone and iPad would do. And of course you can swipe right,
5 calories,
left,
132 p, 33 degrees,
pretty cold outside,
49% battery power.
and I need to charge this thing. So that's the pretty much the watch face. And you can change watch faces. For example, if I swipe with 2 fingers to the left,
Minnie Mouse, page 2 of 16. 40.
It's 1:32. Good afternoon. It's 1:32.
so Minnie Mouse will tell me what time it is. She repeated it because I had tapped it. But then I can swipe back with 2 fingers
Utility,
and go back to
page
the
1 of
next
16.
face.
1:32 p.m.
And then if I want to turn the Apple Watch off, I just take my palm, here's my palm, take my palm and I just place it right on top, and you hear the click and it goes off. Then if I want to turn it on, I just tap it
1:32
and it gives me the time again. So a couple of other features here. Let's turn it back on.
3 p.m.
So if I swipe down or up, I get different options.
Control center,
There's a control center,
notification center,
a notification center,
activate,
or back to activate whatever I'm on. So let's go to control center,
notification, activate, control center,
double tap.
connected over
Okay,
iPhone.
brings me up to my control center. A couple
100%
options.
battery power.
That's not right.
Airplane mode.
Don't know why I'm
Switch
saying that.
On.
I think it's a glitch in the software. Airplane mode,
Switch
mute,
Do not disturb.
don't disturb,
Ping iPhone.
ping my iPhone,
Airplay.
and
Switch
AirPlay.
button. On.
So just some different functions there. I'm going to use the digital crown and go back here.
1:34
Okay.
p.m.
Now
Notification
go to the
center.
notification center, double tap, and I've got
Notification.
notifications.
BuzzFeed
And that's basic stuff. I won't go through that. One thing I will say
Notification center.
about the notification center is if you long press 3D touch or whatever, you can clear all of it.
Clear. 1:34 p.m.
So that's pretty much the basics of the Apple Watch. Now here's one thing I will say. The Apple Watch doesn't run super fast, and you know, that's not abnormal or anything. It's a first generation. It's not going to work super crazy fast or anything like that, but it does work pretty well for what it is.
1:35 p.m.
Another thing you'll hear, 33 degrees. That is a complication for the weather app. Now the complication, I don't know why they called it that, but basically a complication is where you have real brief information. It's kind of like a widget on what an Android phone would be. And of course I have another one, tells me how much battery I have, and then down here tells me how many calories I've burned today, how much exercise I've done, and so forth, which today I just put this on like 10 minutes ago, so I burned nothing. But that's kind of the premise of it. So that's kind of the overview. I don't want this video to go on forever, so I'm just going to stop it here, and I'll come back and do other videos about specific functions and different things like that. So if you guys have questions, put them in the comments below and let me know what kind of things you'd like to see from the Apple Watch. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and make sure to smash that subscribe button so you don't miss another single video. Until next time, my name is Derek, and I'll see you in the next one.
1:36 p.m.